Whenever we watch any motivational speech, when we go for any kind of a movie, it's very obvious that we get amazed by the stories. We always see the brighter side of the stories. But till the time you will only think about vision, I think somewhere you need, and somewhere you have to think that vision is something which is an outcome of your all efforts. So being an entrepreneur, if you really want a results, I will request, please keep your vision aside now. Let's finalize it and keep it aside. If you have a doubt, good side, because someone who is really doing on an action, because once you are deciding and planning something, during the making of plan you can have doubts to really decide either I want to do this, or some doubts will come in your mind. And challenges will only come if you are attempting and trying for it. If you have not reached to this position, if you are not having any doubt about your business idea, if you still think, okay, I'm really doing great, I think you are not on the right path. You have nothing done yet because you are not even planned well. If you are not getting any challenges, somewhere is something wrong, because without challenges you cannot find the success. That is fact. So you have to question yourself. Either you want to get stuck at the vision level, because maximum people, those who are not able to decide, maximum people, they are not finding success because they are maximum time daydreaming, only thinking about their vision, and they want to escape doubts and challenges because they have fear in their mind. So if you want to address it, if you want to achieve it, accept this fact, doubts will definitely come, and more the doubts will come in your mind, more precise you will work on your plan. More the challenges you have, more the attempts you will approach, and more the solutions will come on the table. Do you agree with me? This is the fact. This is something a psychometric people doing analysis. So I have learned from my this experiences that actually even I did. It is nothing like that I'm offending you or I'm pointing finger on you. Even I also gone through the same phase. I realized in my first few phase that I was so obsessed with my idea. I only think about my idea, that okay, my idea is really great, how I can make it big, and how I can make it a big. And whenever there is a doubt, I used to challenge myself. Nahi, this is not a doubt. I will work hard. I will do, and I will give 100% to my from myself. And I was avoiding that doubts, and that's why I'm not reaching to the challenge point, because I was skipping it. So please, vision, keep it aside. Think about doubts. Think about challenge more, because this is the foundation time. You have to challenge yourself. Very important. Now let's move to the next. What is the purpose and objective we have? How to make a right investable business model? Because that is first, the foundation is very important. And once you have a foundation, then we can really go on the next stage. What is the solution for it? Now let's see the stages, and this sequence is very important. This is all coming from my almost 13 years of experience. I've learned from my own lot of mistakes, and when I was reaching to my investors or reaching to my all clientels, whenever there was problems reached to me, I have tried to really capture that all practices, and based on this I have structured this. So first important stage, when you are working on your concept, I think the first important, like even last time we and last in few slides we have discussed about pitch. I'll request that you have to really work on your concept pitch, rather whatever concept idea you have. But if you are every time conveying your idea in a different language, every time anyone is asking about your idea and you are saying something always in a different language, different words, something is not clear with you. Please make a good statement, maybe 2-3 liners, and you have to really make a standardized, unique, uniform concept note, which will validate that yes, you are working on a clarity. You are saying everything with a clarity. So concept validation comes from there. So 10 people will ask you, 10 times you will speak the same language. You, your team, everyone. Now, how to make it precise, how to make it best, that is something which we'll discuss about, because once you go layer by layer, more you understand your business idea, you will make more better concept idea. Second is your product validation. Now, when you say I'm working on my product here, rather than thinking about your product, because your product is actually byproduct to you, you want to sell your product and make money out of it. So you rather than thinking that why my product need to sell, you have to think why my customer will buy it. So think about that. What is that value proposition, and what is the trigger point you have? Either your customer have a pain point and you are solving the problem. Either your customer have a fear and you are solving the problem, either you are tempting them and getting on the board, or you are finding a trust in them. What is that key point you have? Unless you are not able to find, and when you say product, everyone is your customer. Either you are a stakeholder, a shareholder, your team, everyone. So whenever you want to sell something as any product, understand that value proposition. You will get a lot of benefit, a lot of answers. When I understood this point, believe me, first year my sales was pathetic, and next year, just by understanding this, the growth was 340 60%. And only because I understood that what my customer want. So I started thinking about from the customer point of view and got to the next level. So value proposition is very important. Second, then third one is the selection of your customer. And if you believe that I have a great idea, great product, and now the second step, normally what we think, let's do marketing, because doing a marketing is going to help us and it is really going to give a market customer to us. But to whom you want to reach, if you are not selecting it, because you are the one who is a creator and crafter of your own business, if you don't know for whom you have created it, I think you are going on a spill and spray model. You are going for a trial error method. That is not advisable, because it is going to add a lot of cost on your business. So please select, and you need to know that who are my that customer who is really going to buy my product. What is that trigger point of my customer? Why that customer will buy me, and what purpose they are going to pay me? It will help you to make your right product and right revenue model. Now at the first level you have done your value proposition, next level you understood your customer. Basis on the combination, you can really make right revenue model. You will understand either my customer really have that appetite to pay, either the product which I am creating, it is a real need of the market. When I launched my first product, a lot of people have really given me that feedback that you are too early for the market. No one is ready to buy it. Reason? Because you are giving something which is not currently the immediate need of the people. You are giving that pleasure, but people are not ready to give money for it. So how we are going to next go on that? So I had worked on that to find that right user for me, who are really in a need and they really have a appetite to pay for my this services. So that's my first journey, and that is what you need to find with the help of your research and your right analysis. Now once you selected your customer, and if you go to the selected customer, and among that customer base, if you are doing survey, like someone was asking me about the research, I shared my journey, my own experience with them. Many times when we are doing survey, if the wrong information is coming to us, maybe if we are going to a wrong people, maybe we will get discouraged, because if it is not giving a results, we start feeling and doubting on our own product. Rather think about that, if my customer is correct or not. If you are reaching to the right customer, you will find your right consumer, because our objective is to find the right consumer who can give us a recurring benefit. So based on this understanding, first thing you will understand that what is that my right potential customer market. Because normally when we are making our pitch, we are feel great about mentioning that I am working on a 1 billion customer market size. That is not a fun. We don't have that muscles. You need to be practical. You need to identify that with my current status, where I can really reach, what is that my first milestone, who are the right customer, with the minimum efforts, with the minimum money, I can really find that my answers. So rather, it's more like that you are trying to be a king of kingdom. Rather, you can make a small kabila, and you can make your tribe, and still you can become a king for that tribe. So better find that right space, potential market, and then understand what is the right funnel, because that will help you to make your right sales funnel. Because you will be able to understand your consumer, you will understand that where you will find him, why they will buy your product, and how you can really pitch them. So based on this, you can really find right communication to speak with them. If you know to whom you are addressing, right? Like tomorrow, if you want to go to someone and really want to convince someone for something, you need to know that who is that guy. Either he is a teenage guy or an old age guy. Basis on that, your gestures will change. Basis on that, your communication methods will change. So similarly, you have to admit and accept that unless you don't know that who is your customer, and if you don't find that right way to communicate them, you will not find your answers. And if you are not finding it, it is more like gamble. Now you will see the sequence. If you see the sequence, You have a right in a concept communication, right concept note. You have, you know that value proposition for what purpose you are reaching to your customer. You are reaching to the right customer, and you are finding the right first sales to you, because you know that if I go to this customer, the chances of conversion is very high, because I know they really have a need. Whatever I'm proposing, they are ready for buying it. And based on that, you have a communication, how to speak with them. Either I can go with the fun element, or I can go with the right character, what kind of a business I have. Based on that, you can find and structure your identity. Many times startups are not able to find their identity in the market. They don't know what is the character of my brand. Reason? Because you don't know to whom you are reaching to. Next is very important now, because next two important stages are from the business perspective, that why your business is really fundable. Now, till this time, you know that how to really structure your business. Now you have to prove it that yes, my business is really a scalable business model. And in two ways, you have to justify. One, how you are going to go to market. What is that right method operationally, in the right way, how this product will go from your office to the customer's doorstep. Now, if you find the right method, you will find that either I'm a B2B customer, B2C, and a B2C business model, or B2B, or B2C, or BTA, B2M, C2A. What is that business model you have? How you are finding that method? Either I will make a franchisee model or distribution model. If you find that right, I think you can prove operationally also that yes, with this method, I can scale my business. Go to market is not about multiplication of business. It's not about that ki today I am reaching to 100 customer, tomorrow I will do a 1,000 customer, because no company can directly reach to 1,000 customers. You need a channel, you need a methods, you need a mediation. So what is that, you, the channel you have made, what channel is suitable for you, you have to justify that. And the last one, end of the day, we are working all for the money. So you know your numbers well. If you know your statistics, if you know your numbers well, if you know your business risk, if you know the key factors of your growth, key factor of your losses, challenges, gross profitability, net profitability, contribution of your expenses, and the projection. And projection, again, not to be structured basis on the maths. And I'm just taking a growth of 10-20% every year. No, because every investor who is going to see through your business model and your business projection, they are not going to watch either your business model is great or how that number is really growing. They will try to find the gaps, that how operationally this plan is not going to give the results to you. Either the manpower hiring is possible or not, operationally what problems will come to you. Those things you need to really figure it out, and based on that you will find it. I can guarantee you, if you work on this right structure, at least I can prove that you will, and once you are ready with this, you will sound pro, you will speak like a professional, you will speak like an entrepreneur. You will not only talk about idea. And maximum people are getting stuck at the first two stages. My idea is very good, I can really sell this idea, I can really sell my product because customer want it, customer need it, and they don't want to listen it. They want to see that how you really validated your idea, prove it, make a right proof of concept, and you have to prove that yes, I really have a right funding business model with that. My plan. This is my plan. If I know I can really make this justified or proof with the right facts and right number, you will get your funding and you will get your answers. This is what I did. I got my answers, I got my funding, and based on my practical experience, the other people, those who are following the whole method, they are getting solutions on it. Right, sir? If you agree, if you found this something good, please mention I agree on this.